Are you working towards a goal? Maybe that's going for a promotion, maybe that's starting a book, maybe that's thinking about starting your own business. And despite all your best efforts, things aren't happening and moving forward, and you feel like you're stuck. If so, this week's episode is for you. You know, sometimes the strategies that we take aren't the most important piece of actually manifesting what it is that we want and achieving those results that we desire. The strategy really comes on the outer sphere. So, what's really most important in order to implement the right strategies to get the results you want is looking two steps deeper. So, what do I mean by that? You've got to look at what you're putting out there in the world. What is the interpretation that you are projecting? And I know this sounds a little bit esoteric and a bit out there, but bear with me, okay? So let's say, for example, you are working in a corporate job and things aren't going very well and you want to make a change and you're thinking about perhaps starting a business, maybe switching to another company. You're going to see how it goes and see what sticks. So let's say that you are doing everything. You're researching how to start a business, you're looking at, other industries that you could move into, you're shaping up your CV, you're doing these strategies which are seemingly helping you get the clarity you need and moving you towards your career goals, right? But things aren't happening. You still feel stuck, and actually with more information, you feel more overwhelmed. The reason why that might be is that you have stories and you have projections about what would happen if you pursued certain paths. So, your reptilian brain, which I spoke about last week, about, trying to keep you safe and trying to make sure that you conform and you don't be ostracized and get kicked out of the tribe, that might be kicking in. And this is a big one for, women who want to start a business. It's like, well, what if I quit my job and then I have to come crawling back? That's going to be so embarrassing. I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. These stories and these interpretations and these beliefs that are subconsciously running the show are actually what's holding you back from moving forward. So you've got to be able to take a step back and really assess, okay, what are these beliefs that are holding me back? What are these things why am I sabotaging myself? And, I'll be honest, I still do this in my own business, which is why I have, colleagues, masterminds, coaches to help me with seeing my blind spots. But how you can do that by yourself, and something that I've started to cultivate, since, particularly since having my second son, is to take it a step back. So strategy, the stories that we tell ourselves, is to actually get into this beautiful state, right? And this is something that Tony Robbins talks about, and he's one of my mentors, in terms of having a proper approach to things. And I love this quote by Albert Einstein, where he says, you cannot solve the problems that you created at the same level of consciousness that created it. Something along those lines. I'm always butchering these quotes. But I love that because it's so true. When you're angry and stressed out, I'm trying all these strategies. I don't know if I should start a business. I don't know if I should switch industries. Nothing is working. You're in this angry state. How can you make smart decisions? How can you be in the right frame of mind to actually look at the possibilities? And there are always creative possibilities in front of us if we drop back into a more positive and empowering state, which is why, mindfulness is important, meditation is important, a gratitude practice is important. Any way that works for you to drop back, get your energy back to yourself, and be able to make smart decisions and interpret those beliefs and strategies to get you there. So, your homework for this week is start to look at what's working in your life and what's not. And let's see if you can start to identify what's not working in your life. And simply by shedding a light on those beliefs and those limiting thought patterns that are holding you back, you can start to make a conscious shift and say, okay, do I choose to believe that? And it's always about asking a better question. So in the case of a woman who wants to quit her job and start her own business and is scared of having to come crawling back, rather than be like, oh, what am I going to do if I fail? How embarrassing is that going to be? Go back to, okay, what can I do to set myself up for success here? What do I need to know in order to feel confident that this is the right move for me? Can you see how it's a much more empowering conversation and it's much more creative in terms of possibility? So that's your homework for this week. And I'd love to hear from you. What is it that's holding you back? And what do you do to drop back into a positive state so that you can make smart decisions? Leave a comment for me below. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, there is no one in the world who can do what you do the way you do it. So keep shining as you are.